Especially for you, dear woman watching this. Have you ever felt that subtle whisper deep down that there's a more magnificent, more vibrant version of yourself just waiting to emerge? Perhaps you've spent years navigating life, giving to others, making countless compromises, and now a longing stirs within you for something truly profound. If you're wondering how to reclaim your undeniable strength, elevate your presence, and step into a future far grander than anything you've imagined, then pay close attention. Because the truth I'm about to share is foundational. Everything in your life, your relationships, your successes, your unwavering confidence, even your quietest moments of peace, stems from one incredible, empowering truth. If you let this moment pass, you might just miss the chance to unlock the most influential, joyful chapter of your entire life. It's time to stop merely existing and start reigning. This foundational truth is simple. It all comes down to who you believe you are. Your identity isn't just your name or a title you've been given. It's the powerful, unseen energy you bring into every room and every situation. This energetic signature deeply influences how people interact with you, the kind of opportunities that appear in your path, and how gracefully you face life's challenges. Sadly, many of us journey through life without realizing the immense, silent power our identity holds. We often allow ourselves to be defined by past hurts, childhood conditioning, or the constant need for approval from others. We might tell ourselves, "I'm simply not good enough," or "I've never been lucky," or even resign ourselves to "this is just who I am." With every one of these thoughts, with every single belief, we unintentionally reinforce an identity that keeps us trapped in familiar cycles of struggle, self-doubt, and persistent limitation. But what if this identity, the one shaped by past failures, heartbreaks, and the shifting opinions of others, was never truly yours to begin with? What if the version of you that has carried these heavy labels is simply a temporary guise, not the woman you were truly destined to be? Here's the liberating truth. Your identity is not set in stone. It is not fixed or unchangeable. In fact, it is wonderfully fluid. This means that at any moment, at any stage of your life, you have the profound power to choose and step into a completely new identity. And when you make that choice with every fiber of your being, you will find that everything around you, your entire reality, begins to beautifully reorganize and shift to match your new inner truth. Consider a queen. A queen is not born into her power by mere chance, nor is her authority granted to her by the outside world. Instead, she consciously chooses it. She decides with absolute conviction who she is, and the world unfailingly responds to that powerful declaration. When a queen enters a room, she doesn't need to loudly announce herself, nor does she have to beg for respect. Her presence alone speaks volumes. She carries herself with an unmistakable air of certainty and a quiet confidence that resonates before she even utters a single word. That powerful energy radiates from within her, an embodiment of an unshakable identity she has claimed. The very moment you begin to genuinely see yourself as a queen, you will notice profound changes. Your posture will naturally align, your words will carry immense weight, your personal standards will rise unapologetically, and the world will adjust to meet them. People who once drained your precious energy will begin to quietly fade away, and opportunities that once felt impossibly out of reach will suddenly manifest. Not because the world itself has fundamentally changed, but because you have. Your chosen identity truly serves as the blueprint for your entire reality. If you wholeheartedly believe you are powerful, you will instinctively act powerfully. If you genuinely believe you are worthy, you will stop the exhausting chase for love, success, and external validation, and instead, you will effortlessly attract them into your life. But if deep down you hold on to the belief that you are not enough, no amount of external success, no matter how grand, will ever truly fill that inner void. Your incredible mind doesn't question the identity you hold, it simply follows its lead. If you constantly tell yourself you are weak, your body will respond by feeling weak. But if you confidently tell yourself you are capable and full of self-assurance, your body will beautifully embody that very confidence. Your identity is the ultimate foundation of every single action you take, every decision you make, and every result you ultimately experience. So, the most important question for you right now is this: who are you choosing to be? Because at this very moment, you possess the incredible power to completely rewrite your story, to finally let go of the identity that has kept you playing small, and to courageously step into the highest, most magnificent version of yourself. The version that effortlessly commands respect, moves through life with unwavering certainty, and radiates the unmistakable energy of a true queen. Your mind is, without a doubt, the most powerful tool you will ever possess. It is the architect of your entire reality, the invisible, potent force that shapes your future even before you take a single step. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold deeply, every story you tell yourself about who you are is actively either building the vibrant life you desire or, tragically, reinforcing the limitations that are keeping you stuck. So many people unintentionally live as prisoners of their own minds, caught in old patterns of thinking that were programmed into them long before they ever had a real choice in the matter. These patterns were subtly shaped by the voices of parents, teachers, society, and the often painful experiences of the past. Perhaps someone once told you that you weren't good enough, and you accepted that as truth. Or a past failure, perhaps years ago, convinced you that real success was always going to be just out of your grasp, and you believed it. Slowly, often without even realizing it, you constructed a mental prison, diligently reinforcing its bars with every single negative thought, every seed of doubt, and every convenient excuse you made. But what if none of it was truly factual? What if the only thing standing between you and the beautiful life you truly desire is merely a set of outdated, limiting beliefs? Beliefs that you never consciously chose, but that now dictate your every action and decision. Here's the powerful truth: your incredible brain doesn't actually know the difference between what's truly real and what you vividly imagine. It only understands repetition. It only absorbs and internalizes what you consistently tell it over and over again. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'm not worthy enough," or "I'm not capable enough," your brain will dutifully accept these as undeniable truths and will then subtly filter your entire reality to continually prove them to you. You will, often subconsciously, sabotage budding opportunities, attract people who only reinforce your existing doubts, and remain frustratingly stuck in the same cycles. This isn't because you are inherently incapable, it's simply because your mind has been programmed, like a computer, to keep you exactly where you are right now. But just as any computer program can be rewritten, so too can your mind be reprogrammed. This transformative process begins with awareness. It starts with you consciously noticing the thoughts that run on autopilot through your mind. The insidious whispers that tell you, "You can't do this," or "This isn't for someone like you," or the paralyzing question, "What if you fail?" These thoughts are not facts. They are merely the echoes of an old self that no longer serves your highest good. And the very moment you recognize them for what they are, you gain the undeniable power to change them. To truly rewire your mind, you must intentionally replace every limiting belief with a powerful, empowering one. If your mind automatically says, "I can't," you must consciously and assertively replace it with, "I am capable." If it insists, "I'm not good enough," you must declare, "I am more than enough." This isn't about simply practicing fake positivity. It is about diligently training your magnificent brain to wholeheartedly accept a brand new reality for yourself. A reality where you are unequivocally in control, where you are inherently powerful, and where you are the conscious creator of your magnificent future. Modern neuroscience conclusively proves that your thoughts literally create neural pathways in your brain. The more frequently you think a particular thought, the stronger and more deeply wired that pathway becomes. This is precisely why it often feels so difficult to break deeply ingrained negative thinking patterns. They are quite literally deeply wired within you. But the same science also reveals that these pathways are entirely flexible and can be reshaped with consistent, intentional effort. New empowering thoughts will eventually become dominant, older, limiting ones will begin to fade, and suddenly, magically, your external reality will begin to dramatically shift. Your external world, you see, is merely a reflection of your internal state. The way you consistently think determines the way you habitually act, and the way you act inevitably determines the results you experience. If you desire a completely new life, you must first consciously create it in your mind. You must begin to think, speak, and behave as the radiant person who already possesses what you desire. Because your beautiful future truly belongs to those who are willing to deeply believe in it before it even fully exists. Before you utter a single word, before you take even one step, before you make any deliberate move, your energy has already entered the room. It is speaking for you, subtly setting the tone, confidently commanding attention, or sadly fading into the background. The world you see doesn't respond to what you merely want. It responds profoundly to what you are. Your energy is the most powerful signal you will ever send out, and it unequivocally dictates the quality of your experiences, the people you attract or repel, and the vital opportunities that flow or conspicuously don't flow into your life. A true queen does not chase. She does not beg for attention, nor does she plead for approval or validation from others. She never forces things into being, nor does she permit desperation to dictate her vital decisions. Instead, she attracts, and she attracts not primarily through empty words, nor through sheer effort alone, but simply through being. She intrinsically understands that energy operates like a frequency, and the specific frequency she confidently embodies determines absolutely everything that beautifully unfolds around her. You can walk into a room radiating nervous energy, internally doubting your intrinsic worth, constantly questioning whether you truly belong there, and people will undeniably feel it. You won't even have to articulate a single word, yet somehow your presence will shrink, your impact will be minimal, and you will, predictably, be treated accordingly. On the complete other hand, you can enter that very same room knowing, with quiet certainty, exactly who you are, rooted, unshaken, and fully present. In that powerful state, the energy you carry will immediately shift the entire atmosphere of the space. People will be naturally drawn to you, not because you are the loudest voice, and not because you are actively demanding attention, but because you utterly own yourself, completely and unapologetically. Presence, in its truest form, is not merely about being seen. It is about being deeply felt. It's in the elegant way you hold yourself, the intentional way you move, the profound way you listen, and the way you effortlessly command respect without ever overtly seeking it. And this powerful presence is not an external facade. It is the direct, luminous result of your internal alignment. The powerful emotions you consciously cultivate, the thoughts you diligently entertain, and the profound beliefs you hold about yourself all actively contribute to the magnificent energy you constantly emit. If you are internally at war with yourself, your energy will inevitably be chaotic, unstable, and deeply uncertain. But if you are in profound harmony with yourself, your energy will become undeniably magnetic. To deeply align your emotions with your highest vision, you must become truly intentional about how you feel. Most people, unfortunately, allow their emotions to be dictated by fleeting external circumstances. They feel good only when things are going their way and become deeply discouraged the moment challenges arise. But a true queen does not operate in this manner. She does not allow the external world to ever control her precious internal state. Instead, she consciously decides how she feels, regardless of the situation unfolding around her. She actively cultivates the powerful emotions of the magnificent future she is actively creating right now. If you deeply desire abundance, you absolutely cannot vibrate in a state of lack. If you yearn for love, you cannot vibrate in loneliness. If you seek true success, you absolutely cannot vibrate in crippling self-doubt. Your energy, beloved woman, must perfectly match your vision before the world ever reflects it back to you. Your mind and body must be in exquisite alignment. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions must all resonate at the same powerful frequency of the reality you wish to consciously experience. This is not about faking confidence or pretending to be someone you're not. It is about truly becoming. It is about diligently training yourself to embody the majestic energy of your highest self, long before she fully arrives. Your presence is your silent introduction. It is your unspoken power. And the profound moment you begin to genuinely align your emotions with the magnificent woman you are becoming, you will no longer chase, force, or struggle to desperately prove yourself. You will simply be, and the world responding to your magnificent transformation will adjust accordingly. Emotional intelligence is truly the foundation of authentic power. It is the exquisite ability to remain calm and centered even when the world around you is in chaos. To steadfastly hold your ground when powerful emotions attempt to pull you in conflicting directions, and to consistently choose a thoughtful response over an impulsive reaction. A queen never allows external forces to dictate her precious inner world. She is emotionally sovereign, which means she never hands over her intrinsic power to circumstances, to other people, or to fleeting emotions. She masterfully rules herself first, and precisely because of this profound self-mastery, she effortlessly rules her entire reality. Most people, sadly, live at the mercy of their ever-shifting emotions. They might wake up feeling good when things are going their way, but immediately plunge into frustration, anger, or sadness when something unexpectedly disrupts their expectations. They are easily offended, easily swayed by opinions, and easily controlled by their own moods and by the moods of others. Their energy is purely reactive, never truly intentional. But a queen deeply understands that true power is never found in emotional instability or volatility. Authentic power is discovered in the unwavering mastery over one's own inner state. To master emotional intelligence, you must grasp this profound truth. Not every situation warrants your precious reaction. Not every opinion requires your defense, and not every emotional trigger demands your immediate attention. Reacting is typically an unconscious habit. It is the automatic, unfiltered response of a mind that has not yet been disciplined and trained. Responding, however, is a deeply conscious decision. It is the exquisite ability to pause, to observe the situation with clarity, and then to thoughtfully choose how you will gracefully engage with the world around you. This powerful choice is precisely what separates those who passively live as victims of their emotions from those who courageously lead with grace, profound wisdom, and a powerful sense of composure. Negativity and unnecessary drama are simply distractions, skillfully designed to pull you out of your beautiful inner alignment. They feed off your attention, growing stronger the more you engage with them. A queen understands that her energy is an invaluable sacred currency, and she absolutely does not waste it on things beneath her cultivated frequency. She never lowers herself to petty gossip, to trivial arguments, or to the fleeting opinions of those who do not truly walk her elevated path. Instead, she courageously rises above, operating from a profound place of clarity, unwavering wisdom, and impeccable emotional discipline. Emotional intelligence also means deeply understanding that emotions are temporary. They are merely signals, not permanent truths about who you are. Just because you feel a fleeting moment of fear does not automatically mean you are truly in danger. Just because you feel doubt does not mean you are inherently incapable. Just because you feel anger does not mean you must immediately act on it. When you gently detach from the powerful idea that emotions define your core being, you gain the incredible power to observe them without ever becoming them. Developing this profound emotional intelligence demands deep self-awareness. You must learn to precisely recognize when your emotions are subtly attempting to control you. Notice when frustration begins to rise, when impatience stirs restlessly, when insecurity whispers its insidious doubts in your mind. Instead of impulsively reacting, take a deliberate step back and simply ask yourself, is this particular response truly coming from my highest self? If the honest answer is no, you then have the undeniable power to consciously shift your state in that very moment. Emotional mastery does not imply suppressing your true emotions. It means profoundly understanding them, learning valuable lessons from them, and then consciously choosing how to express them in a way that aligns with your highest self. A queen does not deny her authentic feelings. She acknowledges them with courage, processes them with wisdom, and then gracefully moves forward. She deeply understands that controlling her emotions does not make her numb. It means she is truly in command. She is not a slave to her moods. She does not allow temporary emotions to create permanent, damaging consequences in her life. She leads herself first, ensuring that every significant decision she makes is perfectly aligned with her highest vision, not merely with fleeting feelings. There is immense, quiet strength in remaining perfectly composed when everyone else around you loses control. There is incredible power in staying focused and true to your path when countless distractions attempt to pull you away. There is an undeniable royalty in achieving emotional sovereignty. And when you, my dear woman, reach this exquisite level of mastery, the world around you will unfailingly adjust itself to flawlessly match the incredible power you hold deeply within. Your future self isn't some distant, elusive version of you, patiently waiting to be eventually discovered. Oh no, she already exists right now in the expansive quantum field, fully formed, magnificently realized, and already living the vibrant life you deeply desire. She is not separate from you. She is you, simply operating on a higher, more aligned frequency. The only thing that truly stands between where you are at this very moment and where she confidently exists is your precise alignment with her powerful energy. Most people mistakenly believe they have to painstakingly work their way, step by step, toward their future. They think in terms of rigid linear time. First, I must achieve this. Then I must overcome that obstacle. And only then, eventually, I will become the person I dream of being. But true time does not operate in such a straight, predictable line. In the wondrous quantum field, all possibilities exist simultaneously. There is already a version of you who has effortlessly mastered unwavering confidence, who has already achieved resounding success, who has already stepped fully and gloriously into her authentic power. The profound question now becomes, how quickly will you choose to step into her resonant frequency? The very moment you consciously decide to embody your magnificent future self, right here, right now, the universe itself has no choice but to adjust accordingly. Your external world, remember, is simply a perfect mirror reflecting your internal state. If you continue to operate from your current mindset, ingrained habits, and existing beliefs, you will simply continue to experience the exact same reality. But if you bravely shift into the confident identity of the woman you are purposefully becoming, if you begin to think, feel, and act as she does, your entire reality will beautifully reorganize itself to reflect that powerful new frequency. This isn't about mere pretense. It is about authentic embodiment. Embodiment means no longer waiting for external proof before you fully believe something is possible. It means confidently carrying yourself with the absolute certainty, grace, and presence of the radiant version of you who already possesses everything you desire. If your future self is utterly fearless, then you must begin acting with courage right now. If she is truly abundant, you must cease operating from a mindset of scarcity right now. If she is deeply at peace, you must stop engaging in unnecessary drama right now. Your incredible subconscious mind, you see, does not make a distinction between vivid imagination and concrete reality. It only recognizes what you consistently tell it, repeatedly. When you consciously align your thoughts, your emotions, and your deliberate behaviors with your magnificent future self, you are actively rewiring your brain to completely accept that powerful version of you as your beautiful new normal. Your nervous system adjusts, your energy perceptibly shifts, and suddenly, the opportunities, the perfect people, and the desired experiences that perfectly match this new identity begin to appear in your life with remarkable ease. Doubt and hesitation will only serve to slow down this incredible process. If you continually wait for the right moment, for external validation, or for life to prove to you that you are ready, you will tragically remain stuck in the same unfulfilling loop. The truly transformative shift happens the instant you decide, with absolute conviction, that the powerful woman you envision is not separate from you. She is you, right now, simply choosing to operate differently. The quickest and most powerful way to bridge the gap between who you are currently and who you are undeniably becoming is to eliminate any lingering resistance between the two versions of yourself. Every time you catch yourself thinking, I'll become that amazing woman when I finally have more confidence, more money, or more success, you are merely delaying your own process. Instead, you must boldly declare, I am that woman now, and then act in complete accordance with that profound truth. Every single thought, every deliberate choice, every intentional action you take is either reinforcing your old limited self or actively aligning you with your vibrant future self. You are not passively waiting for transformation, you are the transformation. And the more profoundly you embody her today, the faster your entire external world will reshape itself to flawlessly match the incredible energy of the woman you were always truly meant to be. To truly lead with grace and power means to understand that authentic leadership is never about control, brute force, or dominance. Instead, it is profoundly about influence, the magnificent ability to inspire and move others through your unwavering wisdom, your magnetic presence, and your calm, confident certainty. A queen never leads through fear or manipulation. Instead, she leads with innate grace and quiet power, setting the elevated tone for her entire kingdom through her own luminous example. She profoundly understands that real power is not about aggressively demanding respect, but about embodying it so completely and authentically that it is simply and freely given. Grace and power are not opposing forces. In fact, they are two sides of the very same invaluable coin. Grace is the remarkable ability to remain perfectly poised and elegant in the face of adversity, to carry oneself with an undeniable dignity even when intensely challenged, and to uplift and empower others rather than tear them down. Power, on the other hand, is the inherent strength to establish clear, firm boundaries, to make decisive decisions with unshakable certainty, and to hold a compelling vision so firmly that others are naturally compelled to follow. Together, grace and power create an irresistible energy that is utterly magnetic, one that inspires others not out of a sense of obligation, but out of a deep, genuine respect. A queen deeply understands that the way she treats others is a direct reflection of her own profound self-mastery. She never belittles, judges harshly, or acts from a place of insecurity. She does not lead through intimidation or force people into submission. Instead, she moves with an inherent wisdom, guiding others through her powerful presence, her intentional actions, and her incredible ability to remain steadfast and centered no matter the turbulent circumstances. She listens far more than she speaks, knowing that true influence is built upon deep understanding. She does not react impulsively to criticism or negativity, because she knows with unshakable certainty that her energy always sets the standard for those around her. When a queen enters a room, she never needs to demand attention. She is the very energy that subtly shifts and transforms the entire space. This profound presence is not born of arrogance or a false sense of superiority. It comes from being so deeply rooted and secure in her own inherent worth that others are naturally inspired to rise to meet her magnificent frequency. She does not lower her standards or shrink herself to accommodate those who refuse to grow. Instead, she elevates the entire environment around her by proudly showcasing what is truly possible through her own continuous evolution. To truly lead with both grace and power means to beautifully hold both profound compassion and immense strength in equal measure. Her compassion allows her to genuinely understand the struggles of those she leads, to gently lift them when they falter, and to generously offer wisdom without judgment. Her strength ensures that she never compromises her core values, that she never diminishes herself to make others feel more comfortable. A queen's leadership is never about making others dependent on her. It is powerfully about empowering them to bravely stand in their own magnificent power. She deeply understands that true leadership is not about being above others, but about guiding them gently toward their own highest potential. She does not operate from ego, needing to constantly prove her superiority. Instead, she leads from an authentic place of unwavering purpose, knowing that the greatest, most lasting impact comes not from forcing change, but from courageously being the change herself. Her influence is not measured by how many people merely follow her, but by how many people she genuinely inspires to courageously lead themselves. A queen consistently sets the tone for her kingdom through her captivating energy, her intentional choices, and her unwavering belief in her grand vision. She does not chase external approval, nor does she ever fear opposition. She moves through life with serene certainty, knowing deep in her soul that true leadership is not about wielding power over others, but about cultivating and commanding the immense power within herself. My dear woman, hear this undeniable truth. You are already profoundly worthy. Long before the fleeting opinions of others began to subtly shape your young mind, long before the world began to dictate who it thought you should be, and long before life made you question yourself, you were complete and whole. That fundamental truth has never ever changed. The only thing that has shifted are the numerous layers of doubt, conditioning, and external expectations that have been gently placed upon you, causing you to momentarily forget your innate brilliance. But deep within you, beneath all the noise, beneath the relentless search for outside validation, your immense power has never truly left you. So many people spend their entire lives endlessly searching for something they already inherently possess. They desperately seek love outside of themselves, foolishly hoping that another person's approval will somehow finally make them feel enough. They exhaustingly chase success, mistakenly thinking that achievements alone will bestow upon them intrinsic value. They contort themselves to fit into narrow molds, believing that belonging to a group will somehow bring them lasting peace. But, dear one, no amount of external validation, love, or recognition from the outside world will ever truly be enough if you do not first recognize your own magnificent worth. The moment you make your profound self-worth dependent on something outside of yourself, you hand over your invaluable power. You inadvertently place your happiness and peace into the fickle hands of circumstances, other people, and transient opinions that you cannot control. As a painful result, you find yourself trapped in an exhausting cycle of perpetually seeking, striving, and ultimately never feeling truly fulfilled. Unshakable self-love is the profound understanding that absolutely nothing outside of you defines your intrinsic worth. It is the liberating realization that you do not need to prove, earn, or frantically chase your value. It simply is. When you genuinely accept this deep into your soul, you become utterly untouchable. External criticism no longer breaks you, rejection no longer defines you, and the lack of validation from others no longer shakes your quiet confidence, because you are no longer desperately looking outside for something that has always existed within you. Self-love is not merely about reciting affirmations or simply treating yourself with kindness. It is about honoring yourself at the deepest, most sacred level. It is about courageously setting firm boundaries that protect your precious energy, gracefully walking away from anything or anyone that does not truly align with your inherent worth, and fearlessly refusing to shrink yourself or play small to make others feel more comfortable. It is about recognizing when you are settling for less than you deserve and having the incredible courage to demand more. Not because you need more to be worthy, but because you are worthy, period. When you step fully into your divine power, you stop asking for permission to simply be your authentic self. You stop playing small to squeeze into spaces that were never truly meant for your grandeur. You stop waiting for others to validate what you already profoundly know. Deep down, you are more than enough, just as you are. The world does not define you, you define yourself. Loving yourself unconditionally means embracing every single part of you, even the parts you've been taught to hide. It means courageously releasing all shame, letting go of suffocating self-doubt, and confidently standing fully in your truth. It means no longer apologizing for taking up space, for having a powerful voice, or for consistently choosing yourself. Because the profound love you generously give to yourself sets the highest standard for every single other relationship in your life. When you fully love and accept yourself, you will no longer settle for anything less than what truly aligns with your highest, most radiant self. You will become effortlessly magnetic, not because you desperately seek external validation, but because your energy is deeply rooted in something far more profound than any fleeting approval from the outside world. You will radiate an undeniable confidence, not because the world tells you you are worthy, but because you know deep in your beautiful soul that you are. Everything in your life, your relationships, your success, your quiet confidence, stems from one foundational, undeniable truth: who you, profoundly and completely, believe you are. Your identity is not just a name or a title, it is the powerful, energetic signature you carry into every single room. It dictates, with undeniable force, how people treat you, the opportunities you effortlessly attract, and the powerful way you navigate every single challenge. Most people walk through life unaware of this silent yet utterly powerful force of identity. They define themselves by past experiences, by old childhood conditioning, or by a constant need for external validation. They mistakenly say, "I'm not good enough," or "I've never been lucky," or "this is just who I am." And with every single thought, every belief, they reinforce an identity that tragically keeps them bound to the same cycles of struggle, of self-doubt, and of stifling limitation. But what if that identity was never truly yours to begin with? What if the version of you that has been shaped by past failures, by heartbreaks, by other people's opinions, is simply not the glorious woman you were meant to be? Because the profound truth is, identity is fluid. It is not fixed or unchanging. It is profoundly a choice. At any moment, you can consciously choose to step into a completely new identity. And when you do, everything around you, your entire world, truly shifts. A queen is not born by chance. She is not granted power by the world around her. She steps into it courageously by her own powerful choice. She decides who she is, and the world, in response to her declaration, responds accordingly.